Welcome back to my EA Sports College Football 26 Auburn Tiger Dynasty. This is Game 2 of the season. Last week we came away with a W, and we hope to carry that momentum into our home crowd environment and get another W here this week. So sit back and relax and enjoy some Auburn Tiger football. War Eagle.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Auburn Tigers offense will have the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback...
It's a seam wide open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, give on the inside. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
When you play zone coverage, and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Auburn! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Cardinals are on the move. Softened him up with a run, and now they're thrown. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
And the Cardinals need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Leaves it with the back. Turning on the Jets. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. To the air, it's Kelly. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Presley. The Cardinals get enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the tailback. Running into the open space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. Wide open spaces. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
time. You'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give out of the gun. Creates a little room. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Little touch pass to the receiver. It's a running room. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pocket breaking down. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. But you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by a field goal over the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Kelly. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. The Cardinals will have a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
The option look. And it's on the ground. How in the The offense retained possession. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the plains. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To throw, it's Kelly. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That's caught. It's Singleton. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Oh, out of space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Yeah, and the QB never wants to miss inside on an out route, right? You got to throw it to the sidelines. Don't let anybody undercut that, go make a big play. And he did. He put it outside, put it on the money. I think the receiver needs to do a little better job. They got to secure that catch. He was open enough to make that play.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? He scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. A Completion on third down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. That conversion sets a tone, but that's also really part of their MO. They're going to go for it on fourth and short.
Yeah, it's a body blow, and it's demoralizing. It's a good point, Reese. When you go for it like that and you go get it, you're essentially telling the opponent, look, you can't stop us. Next time we get in a similar situation, we're going to do the exact same thing, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The pull and throw off the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Here's the pressure. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the fifth kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Singleton. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on two
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cardinals in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 11 over Northern Illinois. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Takes his shot. Got him, and nobody's close. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Ashley. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. He'll toss it. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. From the gun, the running back has it.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really...
There he goes! Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.